So for those of you who can hear, we have a little presentation about the competency framework we're talking about. So just again, to nail it down, there is a need, a massive unmet need for training in EMR, and that need has to be met by an idea, a framework of how to train, but also a competency framework of what the trainee needs to know, right? And so that is what you'll find in this document. So some terms just for this, very controversially, this document describes an LNPCP, a large non-pedunculated colorectal polyp, as greater than 10 millimeters in size. So the default is 20. It makes for me absolutely no difference, but you wouldn't believe how much reaction there is to this. It makes absolutely no difference for me if it's 10, 15, 20, 50, 100. The principles are exactly the same, but there has been a lot of reaction to this. And that is pretty much dependent on this, the GPAT. So the GPAT is a tool which contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 domains. Those domains are global technique, injection, snare placement, defect assessment, and other, which we'll go into, but it's not on this image. Another 2 minutes of this presentation to go, but most people don't have any idea how to deconstruct the technique of polypectomy. Everything you see about polypectomy is like evidence around, should I clip or not? Is it going to be delayed bleeding or not? What should I do with a patient who comes into the emergency department with bleeding? What's the best technique? Is it en bloc or piecemeal? But none of that delves into well, actually, how do I do it? I mean, none of that helps you. And this document does. So how should you use this last slide, competency framework, in your practice? Well, you should read it. It's 60 pages long. But I suggest if you want to invest in your EMR technique, you would do a lot worse than to pick it up. It's in the last issue of Endoscopy, or it's online for free, ESGE website. It's also a GIEQs website, I'll show you in a minute, in electronic form. Whatever you want, however you want to consume your content, we don't mind, as long as you read it. Start your own logbook attached to your GIEQs account.